Welcome to Gulf Drilling LLC. You are required to strictly obey the following safety requirements. 1. Registration requirements. Whenever you enter a rig location, you have to hand over your H2S card or company ID and enlist yourself in the visitor's log. You need to write your name, your company name, your position and purpose of visit, as well as time in. And on leaving the rig location permanently, you have to record the time of your departure. 2. Personal protective equipment requirements. Personal protective equipment, PPE, consisting of safety helmet, safety glasses and safety boots, are to be worn at all times while you are on the rig location. If you do not have your own PPE, it will be provided for you. But on leaving the location, you must return the PPE equipment to the rig office. Otherwise, we will send you a bill to recover the cost. Please note that the use of a mobile phone is not permitted anywhere on the rig location. Whenever you enter a high noise area signposted with an ear defender sign, you must use your ear defender or earplugs. 3. Safe working requirements. If your visit involves carrying out any activity on the rig or at camp, please ensure you receive HSE induction from the tool pusher and that your equipment is suitably certified in order to complete your activity safely. Permit to work is required on the rig and at the camp to carry out any hot work, cold work, maintenance work, etc. And the relevant documents must be filled and checked. If in doubt, please contact the tool pusher or rig office before performing any work. Toolbox talks are mandatory before carrying out any activity to ensure that hazards are discussed and identified. This rig uses STOP program. If you are trained in STOP, you are welcome to use the program. Smoking is allowed only in designated areas on site. Smoking is strictly prohibited inside any unit or accommodation within the camp. You must observe and respect all safety signs at all times during your visit. 4. H2S response. If you hear this fast whirling sound, that means we have an H2S alarm and you have to respond as follows. Check for the wind direction by looking at one of the windsocks installed on location, and then proceed immediately to the upwind H2S master point. Stay there and follow the instructions of the person in charge. Do not leave the H2S master point for any reason until you are told to do so. 5. Response in case of fire on the rig. If you see a fire, you are to shout "Fire! Fire! And immediately raise the alarm to a member of the rig crew, who will turn on the fire alarm, which is signposted as general alarm. If you hear this slow whirling sound of a horn, that means we have a fire alarm and you have to respond as follows. Proceed to the main assembly point, which is at the gate, and follow the instructions of the person in charge. 6. Fire response at the rig camp. At the camp, if you discover a fire, shout "Fire!" and immediately raise the alarm, which is situated near the center of the camp and signposted as fire alarm. If you hear this slow whirling sound of a horn, you must leave the room immediately and proceed to the assembly point and follow the instructions of the person in charge. 7. Road safety reminder. If you have travelled under the Journey Management System, please remember to close your journey with the Journey Manager on arrival and open a Journey Management Plan on leaving the location. You must inspect your vehicle before any journey to ensure roadworthiness. It is mandatory for all passengers to wear seatbelts while travelling in a vehicle. This concludes your Gulf Drilling Visitor Briefing. Thank you very much for your attention.